What's up, guys? It's Sam and Colby.
Today we are going to be reacting to the scariest Airbnbs. Whoever gets closer to the one-night stay gets a point. The loser at the end of this game has to sleep outside. It's winter. It's like 40 degrees outside right now.
We're in Vegas. We're in the desert. Yeah, it's gonna freeze tonight.
Number 1, Laura's Cottage.
It seems that Laura's cottage in Savannah is haunted by none other than Laura herself.
Oh, that's a tiny-ass cottage.
Back to 1799. Now, she lived there for 50 years. It seems that guests at the cabin have come across Laura a number of times. By opening a downstairs window from the bottom up on one chilly morning, the window was locked.
Well, okay, this is like a cottage, which already gives me conjuring flashbacks, PTSD.
God, dude,
freaks me out. But it actually looks pretty cozy looking at some of these pictures.
It looks so terrifying. What do you think the price would be?
Price for this bad boy. I'm going for $250 a night.
I'm gonna say because it's haunted, $450.
Come on, $250.
Come on.
$250, let's go.
Oh! Only $200 to stay in a goddamn haunted Airbnb? Sign me up.
Wow.
All right, moving on.
Next up is the historic Civil War farmhouse in Pennsylvania, Gettysburg.
Oh God, Gettysburg.
War spot.
This is a barn and farmhouse on a historic property that were both used as the Confederate field hospital after the Battle of Gettysburg. Oh my God! Guests have reported hearing footsteps and seeing men dressed in Confederate soldier uniforms. The bedroom itself is decked out in period decor. It really puts you in the 19th century frame of mind if that's your style.
Gotta be a lot of trauma in this place for being a hospital.
Alright, so it's on Gettysburg. 2 bedrooms with 3 different beds. What do you think that it's gonna be priced at per night?
Since there's more bedrooms on this one, I'm gonna go with $300.
Wow, that's what I was gonna say.
Well, sorry.
$299. So if it's less or more than 300, then we got it. Ready? 2, 1. Ah! What the bitch? How is that only $100? I didn't know Airbnbs went for only $100 a night. That's like a really good price.
That means they probably just want you to go so you get haunted and die.
If you get haunted, you pretty much die. The Shroud House in North Carolina.
Mr. Beast!
Fooled by the bright, perky demeanor of this property.
Look, they have a literal sign in the back that says haunted.
It looks so nice.
One thing this property has in common with many older estates is that it's reportedly haunted.
Oh.
Guests staying at the home have documented a variety of supernatural events while staying at the house. The list includes footsteps roaming through the hallway, the sound of someone tiptoeing upstairs, orbs, hall and basement lights suddenly turning on, and a music box that inexplicably plays.
They have a music box? Okay, this begs the question. Do you think really nice lit up places can also be just as haunted as creepy areas?
Part of me thinks that they're literally just made up the lore to this to see if we can get more sales.
If they're trying to pull this off as haunted and it's really nice, 150.
Shoot, I'm gonna go cheap on this one. 120.
Oh. 2, 1. Oh my God! All these places so cheap. Like, come on. Looks like you can pretty much go anywhere that's haunted for real cheap.
Nobody wants to go, that's why.
Maybe they should change their marketing plan on this.
Yeah. Next up, Grand Midway Hotel in Pennsylvania.
The derelict Grand Midway Hotel in
Is this lady again?
for just $11,000 in 2000.
Only 11,000?
And now 2 of its rooms have been listed on Airbnb. The travel
Whoa.
That's...
Vampire Suite.
Vampire Suite?
Murphy said one of the ghosts is called Squidlana and likes to pinch people. One guest was so scared of the ghostly activity, the police were called. She said later that she had touched the lamp and she had zapped her finger. Then she turned and saw what looked like a little dead child screaming at her.
Oh my God.
So if you want to chat to the ghosts, no worries. Murphy has even painted an Ouija board on the roof, so guess.
Painted it on the roof? How do you even play that?
I was gonna say, you play with your eyes. This one seems like the most haunted.
Yeah, seeing like a little dead girl, not just a shadow figure.
And it sounds like there's possessions in this place too.
Yeah, and it seemed a little bit like nicer. It had more antiques, so it was more creepy. So it might be a little bit more expensive.
They seem proud of this spot. I'm gonna crank it up on this guy. I would say probably a good 325.
What? I was just gonna move it to 200.
Oh shit! All right. 3, 2, 1.
150. Let's go!
How am I failing so badly at this? The Inspirational House.
Oh, this sounds nice. Did he get inspired? This 150-year-old Oberlin home is a hotbed of spirit activity. Mostly ghosts of past residents who died in the home. Guests have reported sightings of ghost dog, hearing children's musical television set playing on its own, and the sound of screams.
Oh, yeah.
Spiritual communication prompts and psychic aptitude cards are both available to the guests, as is a first-floor display room that the host describes as part museum, part paranormal research training ground.
Wait, that's kind of sick. It's a paranormal research training ground, and it's pretty big. It's 4 bedrooms.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me, like a lot of these haunted places will put ghost equipment to just like make it more haunted.
All right, so what are you thinking on this?
4 bedrooms, but it's in Ohio. It's like,
Ohio? Come on.
I'm gonna stick to my 200 number. I feel like that's a safe bet for either higher or lower.
Just because you pointed out the fact that it's in Ohio, I'm gonna say 180.
3, 2, 1.
Oh my God! It's in Ohio, guys! It's in Ohio!
4 bedrooms.
God dang it, dude. I would rather sleep in a haunted spot than sleep outside the freaking 40-degree weather.
You can go fly to Ohio for $200.
I might have to do that. Next one called Chamber, York, North Yorkshire.
I've always wanted to go to York. Can we go to York, please?
When have you ever talked about York?
It's a place that looks like Skyrim in real life, guys. I'm a fucking nerd.
We'll go haunt some ghosts in York.
That a wicked schoolmaster went mad from guilt after a career of rounding up the city's orphans to place them in a local institution called the Ragged School. This schoolmaster, with a heart of black, eventually
Organs got put into school.
Okay.
the memories of all the children he had condemned to asylum living.
Oh!
Even the strongest of libations could no longer silence sounds and visions of screaming orphans.
Oh God,
Jesus.
that's so demented.
Headmaster eventually took his life in what is now believed to be the spot where this flat stands today.
Oh, that's really fucked.
So a bunch of orphans used to go to school there and get like abused. The hauntings are of little orphan screaming children? Fuck that!
And the master who used to maybe do weird things to these orphans. What do you think price is for this one?
York, it's 600 years old and it's super haunted. Only 1 bedroom though, so I'm probably gonna go with like $90.
Isn't the euro more expensive?
God, I don't know.
So like, even if it was, let's say it was like $90 UK, that's like 120 in American.
True, yeah.
120. Just to be, just to go back and forth. All right, 2, 1. Boom! I'm coming back, bitch!
Damn it!
I needed to get 1. I was losing hope in every orifice of my body.
Next up is the haunted suite in St. Louis.
This spooky home shares some unfortunate history with a neighbor.
Ooh.
Built in the 1890s by the same mason that constructed the nearby Mansion. Guests have reported all kinds of different paranormal activity, like doors opening, lights turning on all by themselves, as well as the sound of people rattling around in the kitchen, even when the house is said to be empty. That sounds like some paranormal activity shit.
But not as scary as the other ones.
You don't think so?
Screaming orphans versus just some ghost making bread in the kitchen or some shit.
Yeah, I guess I want the ghost to make me bread in the morning. Sounds kind of sick, actually.
1 bedroom, 1 bath. How much is this?
So the 1 bedrooms are killing me on these. I'm gonna say this is 85.
What? I'm gonna go with 100.
What?
It's gonna be 99
2,
exactly.
1. Let's go! I'm coming back big time. This is the underdog story of the year.
You can buy a video game for $60.
Or you can have ghosts make you pancakes.
Which would you rather have? Park's Bauman Mansion.
Ghosts are one thing, but little girl ghosts are.
It's her
I
again!
love her.
The listing reads that she's a young girl in a yellow dress from the 1890s.
Oh, why would they have a little kid skeleton?
It's from the home's 19th century owners. Ghost seems to exclusively haunt 1 bedroom.
Okay, only 1 bad bedroom.
Sitting around the bed one evening, Adrian said that one guest experienced someone giving him mouth to mouth after a bad dream.
Not mouth to mouth, he's trying to fucking make out!
Yo!
You gotta just go to sleep there with like glasses that look like we're asleep or whatever. It has like our eyelids closed and just be like...
Ghost is gonna get you in real life. Alright, what are you thinking on this one?
1 bedroom, 1 private bathroom.
1 private bathroom.
I'm gonna say $100.
What? Dude, that is
What?
a go-to. Okay, well, it's in Louisiana. They're known for haunted places. I'm gonna go for 125. I think they're gonna up it up a little bit because it is haunted.
2,
1. Yeah! That's what I'm fucking talking about. Did that just come back? Woo, 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 woo.
We are tied now.
No way. I came back from the
4-4.
dead. Manor Master Chamber in Minnesota.
Minnesota.
The owner of this rare haunted Airbnb has some confirmation regarding the spooky happenings taking place. John Doyle, the current owner of the manor, couldn't have known the significance when he randomly picked up an old barrette from the floor. Said that when he touched the barrette, a vivid image of a little girl dressed in all white flashed into his head. Thought it odd, but he let the feeling pass. The incident came rushing back to him a year later when he received a strange phone call. It was the relatives of the family who had built the manor all the way.
Oh, that looks sick.
3. Doyle felt compelled to ask if a girl had ever died in the home. To his surprise, the family was able to confirm that a young girl named Rosalia Finn had passed away from typhoid fever in the home back in 1908. Former owners even showed a photo of the girl to Doyle. He immediately recognized her.
So we saw a flash of this girl.
Doyle remains a skeptic.
Still a skeptic?
How do you have an experience like that and then still become a skeptic? You saw like a ghost because you touched something and then confirmed that a little girl died there in the same dress that you saw.
Then
You gotta
it's
believe
like,
after.
meh, don't believe it.
That's probably coincidence.
This is the last one!
It comes down to this! Place your bets! Send them to the comments! What do you think?
Before we figure this out, you guys comment down below for the last one. How much do you think this is? And then comment down below who you think is about to lose. I'm gonna say because of the aesthetic of this place, it's 175.
If that was the actual house that it is, it's a tinier house.
It was fucking beautiful.
I'm gonna say it's 149.
Oh god, this is gonna be so close.
This is for all the marbles! 2, 1. That's called the comeback of a century. Believe in your goddamn dreams, guys, because one day you can beat Colby Brock as well. Go sleep outside.
I gotta go get a pillow and a blanket. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, 100,000 likes, we'll stay at one of these haunted Airbnbs.
Good luck outside, man.
Wait.